Welcome back to Book Equalizer. Today we're loading up the psychology module for cover design on KDP. And I need you to understand something critical from the start. This is not an art class. This is a logic class. We're breaking down the system of rules, patterns, and interfaces that drive book sales. Because your cover isn't a canvas for self-expression. It's a business interface. And like any interface, it either works or it doesn't. There's no middle ground. Insert coin with a like to this video to start. Let's go. Before we dive in, this is Frank from Book Equalizer, a community built for self-publishers who want to turn books into real income without getting trapped in the usual roadblocks. Inside, we focus on the problems that truly matter. To get everything I covered today, workflows, prompts, checklists, and all the supporting material, download the full package inside our school vault. When you join Book Equalizer for free, you'll also get access to the Chrome extension I use every day to speed up research and decision making. Use the link below to jump in, grab the files, and plug them straight into your KDP workflow. Here's the foundation of everything we're going to cover. Your cover is not art, it is an interface. Think about it like a user interface on software. The cover has one job: move the user from curiosity to commitment, from visibility to revenue. That's the system. Input visibility, output revenue. System check. Is the interface clear? Can someone understand what you're offering in 2 seconds or less? If not, the interface has failed. And when interfaces fail, conversions crash. Your book might be incredible, but if the cover interface doesn't communicate that clearly, you're dead in the water. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. You cannot out-design a weak market. This is critical. Look at this foundation pyramid. At the very bottom, the foundation of everything is proven keyword demand. Without search volume, without buyer intent, design becomes irrelevant. Error, demand not found, design irrelevant. Next layer up, category expectations. Your buyers have been conditioned by what they've already seen. They have a mental template, then reviews and social proof. People need to see that others have validated your book, and only at the top do we get to enhance content and design elements. Most people start at the top. They design something beautiful for a market that doesn't exist. Don't make that mistake. Build on a solid foundation of proven demand first, then layer your design on top of that. The brain is a pattern matching machine. This isn't philosophy, this is neuroscience. Look at this matching game. 3 similar patterns, 1 different. Your brain immediately flags the different one as an error, as a glitch. That's not a bug, that's a feature. It's how we survive. If 7 out of 10 books in your category look similar, that is market conditioning. That's the pattern your buyers have been trained to recognize and trust. The logic is simple. Familiarity equals safety. Unfamiliarity equals glitch. When your cover breaks the pattern, buyers don't see creativity. They see risk, and risk kills conversions. This is why studying your competition isn't copying. It's understanding the visual language your market already speaks. Initiate scan. Primary keyword. This is your reconnaissance mission. Here's exactly how to do this. Use the free Book Equalizer Chrome extension to grab the top 5 best-selling covers in your exact keyword niche. The extension automatically captures the covers so you can analyze them side by side. No screenshots, no manual work. Just one click and you've got your competitive intelligence. Your scan targets are color palettes, font styles, layout grids, and visual density. Look at those top 5 covers together. What patterns emerge? Are they using dark backgrounds or light? Bold sans serif fonts or elegant serifs? Centered layouts or asymmetric compositions? Minimal white space or rich visual density? These aren't random choices. These are market conventions that have been A/B tested by millions of dollars and millions of clicks. Your job isn't to reinvent the wheel, it's to understand the wheel so you can build a better version that still rolls in the same direction. And with the Book Equalizer extension, this entire reconnaissance process takes less than 5 minutes. Link is in the description. Operate inside the pattern. This is the golden rule of cover design. Look at this visual. You're not trying to break the pattern. You're trying to execute better within it. Like a Tetris piece that fits perfectly into the grid. Goal: do not break the pattern. Execute better within it. Warning: breaking visual norms signals irrelevance. When you deviate too far, you're not being creative, you're being invisible. Amazon's algorithm and your buyers' brains both filter out things that don't fit. So how do you stand out? Better execution, sharper contrast, cleaner typography, more professional imagery. subtle improvements that make your cover the best version of what people expect, not a completely different thing they don't recognize. Once you've got those top 5 covers from the Book Equalizer extension, you're not copying any single one. You're identifying what they all have in common, then executing that pattern at a higher level of quality. Control the path. This is about visual hierarchy. Non-fiction and fiction readers process covers differently. Look at these path diagrams. Non-fiction readers scan linearly, top to bottom, title, subtitle, author, maybe a visual element. They're looking for information, for utility. Your layout should guide them through that logical sequence. Fiction readers work differently. They're looking for emotion, for atmosphere. Their eyes spiral into the central image, the mood, the feeling. Then they'll look for the title and author. If the viewer doesn't know where to look, the design fails. You need to architect the eye path intentionally. Don't make them hunt. Direct them with size, contrast, and placement. Hierarchy must be intentional, not accidental, not equal. 3 levels: dominant, supporting, anchor. Level 1, dominant. This is your keyword, your main promise. It should be the biggest, boldest element, the thing people see first. Level 2, supporting. This is your subtitle, your value proposition, the specific benefit, smaller than level 1, but still clear. Level 3, anchor. This is your author name, maybe a small credibility badge. It grounds the design, but doesn't compete for attention. Alert, noise reduces clarity. When everything is big, nothing is big. When everything shouts, nothing is heard. Pick your hierarchy and commit to it. Make the important thing actually look important. Color is positioning. It's communicating the promise before words are read. Think of this like a character select screen. Each color combination positions your book in a specific emotional space. Blue, business, trust, authority. This is for productivity, finance, professional development. Red, thriller, urgency, intensity. This is for suspense, horror, high-stakes drama. Pink, romance, softness, comfort. This is for love stories, emotional journeys, cozy fiction. Black, danger, power, sophistication. This is for mystery, crime, serious non-fiction. You're not choosing colors you like, you're choosing the emotional frequency your market expects. Get this wrong, and you're broadcasting on the wrong channel. No one will tune in. When you analyze those top 5 covers you grabbed with the Book Equalizer extension, pay close attention to the color patterns. If 4 out of 5 are using dark, moody colors, that's your market's visual language. Respect it. Emotional temperature check. This is critical. Colors have temperature. Warm colors, reds, oranges, yellows, create urgency, appetite, action. They're high energy. Cool colors, blues, greens, purples, create trust, calm, authority. They're low energy. Detecting mismatch. Ensure color physics align with the textual promise. If your title promises fast results and quick wins, but your cover is cool blue and subdued, there's a temperature mismatch. The visual is contradicting the verbal promise. If your book is about calm meditation and stress reduction, but your cover is screaming red with aggressive fonts, same problem. Temperature consistency builds trust. Inconsistency creates cognitive dissonance, and cognitive dissonance kills conversions. Match the structural logic. Different niches run on different structural engines. Self-help books use modular grids, multiple elements, sections, frameworks. The cover should reflect that structured approach. Boxes, panels, organized hierarchy. Cookbooks use repetition and preview. Show multiple recipe cards, ingredients, finished dishes. Let them see the abundance inside. Fiction uses central focus, a strong evocative image in the center. Everything else supports that emotional anchor. These aren't arbitrary. These are structural conventions that match how the content is consumed. A cookbook that looks like a thriller confuses people. A self-help book that looks like literary fiction won't convert productivity seekers. Match the structure to the niche. And again, those top 5 bestsellers you captured, they'll show you exactly which structural pattern dominates your category. Value cues equal power-ups. These are conversion anchors. Look at these. 30-day plan, step-by-step, updated edition. These aren't just labels. They're psychological triggers that increase perceived value without adding clutter. 30-day plan says, this is structured, actionable, complete. Step-by-step says, this is easy, accessible, you won't get lost. Updated edition says, this is current, relevant, improved. These are power-ups in a video game. They boost your cover's conversion rate, but use them strategically. Don't spam 5 different badges. Pick 1 or 2 that align with your strongest value proposition. Conversion anchors increase perceived value without clutter. That's the goal. Contrast determines visibility, and the thumbnail test proves it. Execute test. Shrink to thumbnail. Look at your cover at actual Amazon thumbnail size, about 150 pixels wide. Result: if the keyword disappears, reset design. Most people design covers at full size on a big monitor, but 90% of your potential buyers will first see your cover as a tiny thumbnail in search results. If your title isn't readable at that size, your cover has failed its primary test. This means high contrast between text and background, large bold fonts, simplified visuals that don't muddy the message. Readability at thumbnail size is not optional, it's the entire game. Design big but test small, always. Here's a pro tip: when you pull those top 5 covers using the Book Equalizer extension, shrink them all down to thumbnail size together. See which ones still pop. That's your benchmark. System crash, common mistakes. Let's talk about what kills conversions. Error 1, ego. Designing for personal taste instead of market demand. Your taste is irrelevant. Your buyer's expectations are everything. Error 2, clutter. Too many fonts, too many elements, too many messages. When everything is important, nothing is important. Error 3, low res. Generic stock photos that scream amateur hour. Cheap visuals destroy perceived value faster than anything else. Error 4, rebellion. Ignoring norms because you think you're being creative. Breaking patterns doesn't make you an artist, it makes you invisible. Simplicity outperforms complexity every single time. Clean, focused, pattern-aligned covers convert. Cluttered, ego-driven, rebellious covers don't. The data doesn't lie. The winning formula. Press start to save configuration. Clarity plus pattern match plus emotion equals trust. Trust leads to clicks. Clicks lead to conversions. That's it. That's the system. Clarity: is your promise instantly understandable? Pattern match: does your cover fit the visual language of your market? Emotion: does your color, temperature, and imagery match the feeling you're selling? Get all 3 right, and you build trust. Trust is the currency of conversion. This isn't art school, this is business school. Your cover is an interface, and interfaces are judged on one metric: conversion rate. Save configuration and exit. Now go build covers that actually sell. If this changed how you think about cover design, hit that like button and subscribe for more KDP strategy that actually works. Drop a comment telling me which slide hit hardest for you. Don't forget to grab the free Book Equalizer Chrome extension. Link is in the description. It takes 5 minutes to scan your competition and understand the exact visual patterns your market expects. And remember, Book Equalizer isn't about pretty designs. It's about profitable systems. See you in the next one.